you experience confusion or sense of disintegration, as if parts of you are cracking, unraveling, or being reinvented in ways you don't yet understand. Physically, you might feel broken, as though you are shedding old layers, but because of leaving behind what no longer serves you. Emotionally, waves of sadness, anger, frustration, or even unexpected joy may surface, sometimes without a clear cause. The point is that you are feeling the full dynamic range of emotions, and that is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of acknowledging life. It shows that you are a healthy being, in tune with the natural rhythms of growth and change. It means your mind and body are regulating, adapting, and evolving as they are meant to. Growth is not a linear or painless process. It is a transformation that requires moments of discomfort, resistance, and renewal. These shifts, however, are undeniable proof that you are expanding into a fuller, more resilient version of yourself. You are feeling calmer, not relying on external validation or place your entire sense of worth on somebody else, but because you recognize your own value, because you feel happy and whole by yourself. You trust yourself fully, embracing both your strengths and areas to improve. Mistakes no longer define you. You quickly forgive yourself and move on with strength, because imperfection no longer feels like failure, but is part of growth. You laugh at your own embarrassing moments instead of cringing, seeing them as lighthearted, because it reminds you of your humanity. When you are down, you offer yourself the same kindness and encouragement you give a friend, lifting yourself up rather than sinking into self-criticism. That unshakable inner peace and self-compassion is a clear sign of growth. You realize that you don't need many superficial distractions anymore, because you are okay without anything external to convince you to. This realization is a sign of growth, an indication that you're becoming more in tune with yourself, no longer seeking validation. You no longer feel like you're missing out on something, or to immerse yourself in constant noise just to avoid silence. But you find contentment in the stillness, in meaningful moments, and in the depth of your own presence. You understand that true fulfillment comes from within, from self-acceptance, purpose, and inner peace, rather than from things that only offer momentary satisfaction. This shift in perspective doesn't happen overnight, but as you grow, you begin to shed the unnecessary, making space for what truly matters: authenticity, self-awareness, and a deeper connection with life. You don't necessarily need to know what comes next, what is the next move, or how every detail will unfold. Sometimes it's the very act of stepping forward without certainty is the strongest sign of growth. When you embrace the discomfort of not having all the answers, you create space for curiosity, exploration, and discovery. Every moment of doubt, every unanswered question, and every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and refine your perspective. Growth isn't always about having a picture-perfect plan. It's about trusting yourself enough to navigate the unknown, embracing discomfort, and learning as you go. Because growth is a continuous process that's shaped by trial, error, and lived experience. The willingness to move forward despite uncertainty shows that you are outgrown the need for rigid control, and instead embrace the need to adapt for resilience and faith in your own evolution. Growth and true transformation happen not when you have all the answers, but when you are willing to keep going, even without them. Even the willingness to admit uncertainty is a powerful sign of growth, because it reflects an openness to learning. Sometimes it isn't about knowing everything, but it's about learning what truly matters along the way. You are making more time for people that really matter to you and actually love you unconditionally, instead of endlessly wondering why some people loved you or didn't reciprocate. Choosing to invest your energy in relationships that nourish your soul rather than chasing validation from those who never truly saw your worth, it is a clear sign of growth. It means you've learned to set boundaries, prioritize emotional well-being, and recognize that love should feel secure, not like a constant battle for attention. Letting go of the need to prove yourself to the wrong people shows maturity, self-respect. You are feeling yourself become less affected by small things that used to ruin your inner world. It's realizing that your time and energy are too precious to be wasted on those who never appreciated them in the first place. You realize that you can make any changes in your life if you stop the wrongdoings and focus on what is right. Instead of just thinking, is it meant to be? Can I do this? You move by actions. You move it through regardless of how you feel or how the external circumstances are. Growth is not about age or experience. It's about the awareness that your actions shape your reality and that you have the power to redirect your path at any moment. It takes courage to acknowledge when something is holding you back, whether it is a bad habit, a toxic relationship, or a limiting mindset. And even more strength to take the necessary steps towards positive change. Self-improvement begins when you embrace accountability, making conscious choices that align with your values and aspirations. When you recognize that you are in control of your progress and actively choose what nurtures your well-being, you step into a new level of resilience and self-mastery. That realization is not just a shift in thought. It is the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Taking a leap of faith is essential towards your personal growth. Action itself builds self-assurance rather than fear. Our brain rewires itself in response to new experiences. By engaging in challenges, we gain skills, reinforcing our belief that we can do anything we set our mind to, which strengthens our neural pathways of confidence and resilience.